What's going on, everybody? It's me, Spartan, here, and with another video. And today's video is going to be on my 10-gallon aquarium. This is the aquarium that started it all for me, got me back into the hobby and enjoying fish keeping again and finding the joys of it. So this is going to be on what fish I have in it, the plants I have in it, some stuff like that. And a lot of these fish I've raised since little babies. I got them all locally. But with that being said, please leave a like, a comment. Please subscribe if you enjoy the videos. It really helps. It gets me motivated. I love seeing the comments. I try to reply to them all. But with that being said, let's get right. All right, and here's the 10-gallon. This is like my community tank slash grow out tank. So we got a bunch of different things in here. This guy is a permanent resident, but that's my Hillstream Loach. Love that guy. He's super cool coloring. Super beautiful. There's my bristlenose. I've had that guy or that girl since she was a little baby, maybe 1 or 2 inches. I got her at my local fish store, Waterbury Aquariums, which I'll be doing a hopefully video tour if they allow it soon, a little review. As you can see, I've got some false Julia Corys, I think they're pronounced. I've got a school of 5 of them. I want to get 6, and hopefully in my next trip to one of the local stores here, they have a 6th one. This tank has been up for maybe 6 months to a year, so I've got a lot of plant growth, some swords, and some rotella, I believe that's called, some java fern, you know, and this is like my more heavily planted. I hopefully want to get the 75 to like the same level of planting as well in time, but with the move coming, you know, I didn't want to invest too much. I do have a gray bichir. Oh, there's the ghost shrimp. I have ghost shrimp in here, and they don't really get bothered by any of the fish in here. I do have a gray bichir or a poly Senegal in here too, if he's going to grace us with his presence. But this tank is the tank in my personal room that I get to enjoy a little bit more than the other tank. Oh, there he is. He's hiding out over there. He is a baby too, guys. So don't think I'm putting a you can see his little face right there, a full-grown poly Senegal in here with these cats, these Corys. That would be crazy. But he is I got him as a little baby as well. I got him as a baby as well. Actually hit stop, but he will be added to the 75 in time once he is big enough. A couple more inches and he can get away with it. And we can potentially add him in there because we do have that eel in there, and nobody bothers the eel, and he's about maybe a couple inches longer than the poly, or the bichir, whatever you want to call him. But yeah, let me see if I can get a good shot of the look at that, the bristlenose. She is cool, local bred, very beautiful. This Hillstream Loach, I love him too. He's one of my favorites as well. Oh, there's the dog. All right, sorry about that. That was just the puppy. We have the oil guy filling up the oil tank, so of course it's a new noise. And he's a German Shepherd, so he's got to make people know that he's here. There's the poly. He's my lizard dinosaur fish. I love them. These guys are so cool. Let's see if he'll come out from behind there. And come on, puppy. You're okay. Hey, everybody. Let's show you the puppy. Sit. Say hi to the camera, everybody. That's Leo. That's my German Shepherd. We rescued him. We'll show a little bit more about him maybe later. But yeah, so there's the bristlenose and a little bit better. Again, I can insert pictures, but I've had her she was one of the first fish I got for this little 10-gallon to be a permanent resident. Now, for you guys who don't know or aren't familiar with poly Senegals or bichirs, they actually have primitive lungs, and when they get older, they actually have to breathe air, and that's why you see them when they get older dashing up to the surface every once in a while to grab a breath, which is super cool. So these guys can actually survive I think I read on the internet up to 30 days in optimal conditions, you know, high moisture, muddy and stuff like that. Obviously not recommended, but yeah, I've read that they can survive, and they're kind of like a stepping stone in the evolution of fish, from, you know, fish to lizard and so on, or so I've been told. You know, you guys can, anybody who knows more, happy to correct me. Don't feel like you are offending me. I'm newer to this hobby, and I'm always learning, and, you know, if I can better identify my fish and better, you know, give them better conditions and stuff, you know, it always is super appreciated and never taken as an insult. I love this little bristlenose. I try and feed them some good healthy diet at least twice a week, you know, give them some good veggies, and I do give them algae pellets and stuff like that. And you know, Leo, be quiet please, we're doing a little video here. Oh, now, all right, we'll be right back. All right, and we're back now that things have settled down a little bit more. But yeah, you can we'll finish it out here with basically, you know, this is just my little, this is where it all started for me about a year ago, getting back into the hobby with just a little 10-gallon. And all of a sudden now I have the 75, and I've got a 125 I want to set up, and I got another 10-gallon for a hospital tank, and you know, and you know how it goes. It starts as a small little 10, and if you really enjoy it and you want to get into it, you go from there. And, you know, especially too, some of the fish I got, I wanted to research and make sure that, you know, long term, they'll be housed and, you know, given an appropriate, you know, size aquarium and all of that fun stuff, you know, arowanas, you know, and all that. I don't want to buy a fish and be one of those people who buys a fish just because it's cool, and then 6 months to a year later, now you got a monster beast, and, you know, you can't feed them or you can't house them right, and you got it at a, you know, 10-gallon or something crazy. I've heard some crazy stories of some of the you know, things people have done, not in you know, being you know, malicious to the fish and doing it for abuse, but they just either didn't know or couldn't afford to, you know, keep up, or, you know. And one of the biggest and best piece of advice I got from somebody was, you know, don't buy a fish if you don't have the tank that it's going to need long term already set up. You know, like, don't buy an arowana with a 55-gallon tank only set up and say, well, you know, in a year I want to get a 125 for, you know, or whatever. And the reason I say that is because, you know, you never know what life's going to bring, you know, and you might have the goodwill and good intention to get that 120 or to get whatever size, whatever fish, you know, we're talking about. But you might have that good intention to upgrade for that fish, but life happens, or you lose a job, or you go or move or something. So I always kind of just follow that little rule of thumb, which is, you know, if you don't have the tank for its adult life, or, you know, whatever, or appropriate grow out tanks, it's like you're probably better off just to leave it at the pet store and either allow the pet store to care for it properly, or you know, allow another you know, hobbyist who actually can have the appropriate setup, you know. And of course, everything I say take with a grain of salt. Again, I'm newer to the hobby, but just wanted to share the 10-gallon and get another video up. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. Kind of a shorter one, but I hope you enjoyed it nonetheless. And again, this is the aquarium that got me back into it and enjoying it and unlocking some of these, like, secrets of fish keeping and enjoying it. So if you liked the video, again, please leave a like, please comment. I try to engage with it all. I'm trying to learn as much as I can. I really enjoy it. So with that being said, guys, I'll see you later. Thanks for watching.